Y'all just further now.
So some crazy news that quite literally almost nobody is covering. The Dalai Lama got caught in 4K.
The most HD shit ever. This is 4K.
Kissing a child, a young boy, and asked him to suck his tongue.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, I'm also not gonna show the video because it's like, it's a child. I mean, I'll have the picture in the thumbnail. I do not want to play the video just because I do not want to get a strike or get something related to like child endangerment, something along those lines, because if you watch the video, you can see that the child is very uncomfortable. This is not the B. I'm going to move myself again so we can see this here. Dalai Lama apologizes after kissing boy on camera, asking him to suck my tongue. And they got the throw up emoji there. They go on to write in this article, warning, disturbing. Yeah, 100%. It's disturbing. I don't want to play the video. You want to find the video, you can find it on Twitter. He goes, I know this isn't what you needed on a Monday, but it happened and I have to report on it. So here we go. Here's video of the Dalai Lama, the Tibetan Buddhist leader, said to be the 14th reincarnation of the messianic Buddha-to-be, kissing an Indian boy on camera. If you saw a random old man kissing a kid on the lips and asking him to suck his tongue, would you not immediately call the police and maybe smack him into tomorrow? Then why the heck do we give these pervs in power a pass when they inappropriately touch kids? And there's a gif in question of Joe Biden sniffing a child, as he's very well known to do. And I'll just scroll back up to this. Like, you see that? Like, that's just uncomfortable, man. Do you think, let me ask you guys, do you think it's normal that children are engaged this way by elderly people? I grew up with a family that did not, I guess, behave or do any kind of like questionably intimate things with family members, let alone like somebody like in the religious community doing it to my child as well. I don't know. It's just extremely disturbing. And I mean, obviously wrong, because this goes on to say from BBC News, Dalai Lama regrets asking boy to suck my tongue. His office said he wanted to apologize to the child and his family for the hurt his words may have caused. Translation, his PR team wanted to apologize because people noticed and it's bad for the brand. The quote from the office, His Holiness often teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. He regrets the incident. The author of the article says, I see. Asking little kids to kiss you and suck body parts is just teasing. I mean, dude, it's very, very questionable. It's merely an innocent and playful way to interact with kids in public. My thing is like, dude, why is it so easy to catch popular religious leaders doing inappropriate things with children? Just why? You know, like the Pope, the Catholics, then here we have the Dalai Lama. I don't have an explanation for it. I'm just throwing that thought out there. Let me finish with this. Here's the entire context. The incident appears to have taken place at the Dalai Lama's temple in Dharamshala on the February 28th. He had interacted with around 120 students who had completed a skills training program organized by the M3M Foundation, the philanthropic arm of real estate company M3M Group, so a charity arm. The foundation uploaded photos from the event on social media in March, and one of them, the Dalai Lama is seen hugging the boy from the viral video. In the video, which is circulated online, the boy is seen asking if he can hug the Dalai Lama. The leader motions to his cheek, saying, "First here," and the boy kisses his cheek and gives him a hug. Then, while holding the boy's hand, the Dalai Lama motions to his lips and says, "I think here also," and kisses the boy on the lips. The leader then puts his forehead to that of the boy's before sticking out his tongue, saying,
"And suck my tongue."
As some people laugh, the boy sticks his tongue out before withdrawing a little. So does the Dalai Lama. And I'm telling you, you can see the kid kind of freeze almost because he is uncomfortable, and deservedly so. The article finishes with the Dalai Lama is indeed teasing the kid, and he's also being pervy, and yet everyone around him laugh. Kind of how those moms laugh when a man in drag gives their 4-year-old a lap dance. That's a phenomenal point. Maybe this is a good point for me to note that the ancient world saw kids as subhuman and pedophilia as normal. But there was this weird religion that conquered Europe that changed that. And it just so happens that as this religion has waned in the West, that pedophilia is becoming acceptable again. That might be worth pondering if we don't want more leaders asking kids to suck their tongues. Now we got to worry about the Dalai Lama. He's in on it too. I mean, what? Was he on the Epstein flight logs? Like, Oh man, it's like it's just funny because it's literally like that meme. Like you got caught in 4K, bro.
How did they get you at 4K? That ain't me.
That falls in line with everything else we see going on. There's just another minor attracted person, I guess, because that's what we're going to start accepting and normalizing. Leave you with that. Peace.